Hi everybody, welcome to today's mat Pilates class. I am Shaina from Shaina Falcone Fitness. Today's focus for our class is going to be all about our obliques, our waist muscles, our deep abs, and we'll get a little bit of glutes in there as well. I am using my squishy small Pilates ball. If you have one, please grab that. If you don't, you could use a roll of paper towel. This works. You could use an actual towel rolled up, or you could even use a little throw pillow folded in half. So grab whichever prop that you have and join me on the mat. We're gonna start with some nice deep breathing to release our shoulders and lengthen our spine. We're gonna start with our feet together and the ball or your prop between your knees. Just give it a soft squeeze here. Let's just relax our shoulders, and we're just gonna kind of think about all of our contact points on the mat here. Your heels are pressing down. You can feel the weight of your tailbone into the mat. And now let's think of lifting. So we're lifting up out of our tailbone. Imagine a string attached to the top of your head, pulling you up to the ceiling. Let's think of length through our spine. We're gonna reach our arms forward, palms facing in, and we're gonna drop our shoulders down. Here, we're just going to breathe. We inhale through the nose, filling up our rib cage, and exhale out through the mouth. We're gonna inhale through the nose, feel your ribs expand out, and then on this exhale, I want you to scoop your belly button in and lift up from your pelvic floor. So we inhale, rib cage opens. Exhale, we lift from the abdominals, feeling a corseting feeling around our rib cage. Inhale, feel your ribs balloon out to the sides and back. Exhale, feel your ribs corset in and tighten close together. Breathe in. And exhale, the ribs close and knit together. Couple more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, we're scooping deeper into the abdominals. One more, breathe in. On this exhale, feel your abdominal wall pull deeper towards your spine. And now we're gonna add some arms. So we're gonna inhale, reach the arms out to the side, grow taller. Exhale, lift out of your tailbone as you scoop your abdominals in. We breathe in. And exhale, knit the ribs together, scoop through the abdominals. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, lifting through the core. Do two more, breathe in. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. We're gonna open the arms. I'm just gonna scooch over so I don't hit my wall here. We're gonna take our right arm, breathe in, exhale, reach it over towards the left, spread out your fingers. Nice long twist through the spine. Inhale, center, other arm. Reach and bring it center. Staying tall here. Exhale, twist through the ribs. Inhale, grow really, really tall. Exhale. Let's just think of lengthening through our spine here. Starting this movement from our obliques, from our rib cage, twisting from your belly button up. And then almost continuing that twist out through the top of your head. So think of your torso kind of like a corkscrew. Bring it up. Exhale, two more. Inhale, open up. One more. Exhale, twist. Bring it up, and now we're just gonna exhale, palms in. Inhale, open. I'm gonna add to this. We're gonna add a half roll back. Do two more like this. Press in, open through the chest, one more. Now on this exhale, we're gonna scoop the belly button in, roll halfway back. Light squeeze on the ball, press your heels into the mat, and lift up. Exhale, scoop and roll back, and bring it up. Inhale. Exhale, think of rolling your waistband down towards the mat, and then lifting all the way up. Exhale. Just want to warm up your spine here. Really start to mobilize through the vertebra. Let's do 2 more. Feel like you're hollowing out the abdominals here as you roll back. 1 more. Bring it up. This time we're gonna roll back and stay back. Scoop the abs in, roll back. Lift through your chest. Just try to relax your shoulders and neck. We have a little tuck happening in our lower back. Take your right hand, you're gonna put it over your left wrist. Press down through your shoulders. We're gonna twist towards the right. Pull your right elbow back and center. Let's exhale and inhale. We're almost connecting here into our right shoulder blade. So kind of pull even with your back. Our hip bones are square to the front. This is just a really small torso rotation. And up. Let's do 4 more. Try to really hollow out those abdominals. Use that exhale to scoop deeper. 1 more. Bring it center and up. Let's just roll the shoulders out. Grab the opposite wrist. Push your shoulders down away from your ears. Deep breath in. Exhale, you scoop through the belly button, roll halfway back, waistband rolls towards the mat, and let's twist towards the left. And center. Really feeling how this initiates almost behind your left shoulder. Exhale, twist. You're wrapping your ribs around to the other side. Let's do 4 more. We'll be doing a lot of really nice deep twisting today. 2 more. 1 more. Bring it center, bring it up. Let's just bring those arms up and do a little circle 1 more time. Inhale and up. We're gonna roll down onto our elbows. So you can separate your feet, scoop the abs in, roll back. You're coming onto your elbows here. I'll turn to the side again. And we're gonna come into a little windshield wiper. Tap your tailbone down onto the mat. We don't wanna tuck. Push off the mat. We're gonna lift through the chest here. Legs come up. You can bring your feet together if you like. And we're gonna do a little side to side. Side to side. Okay, you've seen the movement. Very, very small here. Breathe in as you go to the side. Exhale as you come to the center. You're just kind of rocking side to side on the hips and pushing away the mat to get tall. So try to think almost weightless on the elbows. All these nice deep twists. It's really great for getting any stiffness out of your spine, but also for improving digestion. So that's kind of a nice little side benefit of today's workout. We're gonna do 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Roll towards the right. We're gonna stay here, and we're actually gonna come all the way down on this side. Let your feet drop. You're lifting off that bottom elbow. Lift through your waist. I'm gonna bring my top arm up, and now let's bring it behind the head. We're gonna roll back on the bottom hip, draw your elbow forward, and then bring yourself forward. Roll back. And come forward. So we're scooping the abdominals in, pulling our top hip backwards and up. And if you can give that little elbow tap to the bottom thigh, that's great. If not, that's also great. Do whatever feels best for your body. And up. Today's workout is more of a deeper focus. We're not really worried about getting sweaty today. We have other workouts for that. Today's workout is really just trying to tap into our deeper core muscles. Let's do 2 more. We have 1 more. Are you ready? It's time for pulses. We're rolling it back, holding it here. You're balancing on that bottom hip. Top hip is lifted. Little squeezes. Woo! In and out. Now this is a whole new kind of fun right here. We're pulling the elbow in and drawing the knees into the chest. And if you haven't noticed, the inner thighs are getting some very sneaky work here as we squeeze this ball. We're doing 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. I'm just gonna flip around to the other side so I don't have my back to you. Lift up here, back into those little windshield wipers, side to side, little rocks. Breathe in, breathe out. Try to keep your tailbone heavy on the mat through the center. Feel how your obliques really control this movement. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more, and now over to the left. And we're coming all the way to the side here. Elbow in line under your shoulder. You know what's coming. We're gonna rock back, squeeze the elbow in, and come forward. Exhale. If you can, think of starting by scooping the abs in and rolling back. That top hip pulls you backwards and up. Let's open the chest at the bottom. Exhale. I love these core focused workouts. It's really nice just to connect to the abdominals. And then maybe tomorrow I'll do a sweatier workout to really get the heart rate up. But today, we are just focusing on those deep core muscles. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. And we're gonna take it back. Hold it here, balancing on that bottom hip. And we're gonna go little tiny pulses. And you know what? Knowing me, I probably will start sweating today, so I probably shouldn't have said that today wasn't gonna be sweaty. You never know. These tiny little controlled movements can get actually very intense. Let's go, squeeze it in. Trying to really draw that elbow forward. Give it all you got. This is very small. And we're only gonna do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, let's bring it down. Let's just take a little stretch and we're gonna come up onto our knees. If you need some extra cushioning here, you could roll up a towel or roll up your mat. We're gonna do some kneeling work. So let's start knees under the hips. We're gonna take out our left leg, shoulder blades down and back. The ball's coming up over the head. Push in on the ball, drop the shoulders, and we're gonna do a side bend to the right. All right, I'm gonna breathe in as we go over and then exhale as we come up. Let's just have a little chat about form. Your hips are pushing forward here. Glutes are engaged, helping to push those hips forward. And we're lifting up and out of our waistline. So it's less of a straight side bend and more of an up and over out of the ribs. Exhale and inhale. I have this foot here anchored. You could lift it up on the toe. I like to have it down for a little extra support, and I actually like to push into the mat with it. Do what feels good for you. I want you to feel as stable as you can. Let's do 4 more. We're still getting a little push into the ball here. Every time you come up, I want you to lift up out of the knees, lift up out of the abdominals. 2 more. 1 more, we're going to add a twist. So here we go, over to the right. Keep your hips pushing to the front. Pull the ball in. Little tiny twist towards the mat. Bring it center, reach it up, and come back to the starting position. Here we go. Long side bend. Pull the ball in. Push your hips forward as you rotate. Over to the side. Reach it up and center. We have 3 more. Long bend. Pull it in. Twist from your belly button up. Back to the center, reach, and up. 2 more, long reach. Pull it in, press the hips forward as you twist. And let's do 1 more together. Over to the side, bring it in, over, center, reach, and up. Now, this is gonna get a little intense. You're gonna take the ball into your hand and you're gonna put it on the mat and we're gonna lift up this opposite leg. So if your right arm is down, your left hand is lifted, or left leg is lifted, left hand is also lifted. I want you to put your weight onto the ball. Now use your obliques to lift up. It is not easy. So you're not pushing all of your weight down onto the ball, and we're gonna do some leg lifts. Drop and lift. This does not have to be big. In fact, I feel like my leg is barely moving. I'm all right with it. Think of this nice diagonal pull across your arm, down and up, staying lifted, woo, through the waist. Easier said than done, I know. We have 4 to go. Woo, 3, 2 more, 1 more, hold it up. We're gonna do some of my favorite things right now, which are pulses, so little teeny tiny movements here. I love a teeny tiny pulse. Whew, just to get really deep into those muscles. And you're probably feeling it here. Ding, ding, we got our glutes working. This is not just obliques right now. We're gonna do 4 more. 3, 2, 1, bring that arm up. Whew, come up. Now you're gonna keep your hand on the ball here. Just taking a teeny little break. We're gonna come back over. Again, you can put all your weight down. Now lift it up. This foot is planted. We're going to do a twist. So scoop through your abs, push your hips forward, twisting down, reach it up. You can look up at that top arm. Your hips are not gonna get involved in this. Exhale. Press those hip bones forward and just start this rotation at your belly button. And up, we have 2 more. Again, trying not to put all the weight onto the ball. Whew, 1 more. And up, and let's pull up. Last little thing here. Little windmill tap down, bring it up. Just let your arms go nice and long. Little tap and lift. Let's think of zipping up through the abdominals, lifting up out of the thighs every time we come up. So we're getting tall. I also want you to think of this as the get taller workout. Okay, 4 more. 3, woo, 2, 1 more. Come to the center. Let's put the ball in front and just sink back. Shake your head out, relax your neck, deep breath in. Let's pull that left knee in, scoop the abs in, roll it up, roll out the shoulders, and we're gonna repeat that on the other side. Bring that right leg out, push your hips forward. We're gonna just press lightly into the ball. Lift up. Let's think of lifting out of the knees so we're almost weightless here. Drop your shoulders. Let's go. Side bend. Over to the left. Exhale up. So the coming up part is a little harder. So I want you to exhale right here as you come up and think of wrapping your abdominals around your spine like a corset. Breathe in, corseting the abdominals around the spine. Don't be afraid to do that loud Pilates exhale. It's just you and me right now. So really just be loud, be bold with your breathing. That exhale, that powerful exhale is gonna help engage your deeper abdominals. So just be loud, be proud with your breathing. Let's do this together. In Pilates, we do not breathe quietly. Let's push those hips forward. We're gonna do 4 more. Check in with your glutes. You wanna just activate those glutes to press the hips forward. 1 more. Up and over, long reach. Let's add the twist. We go over, pull the ball in, press your hips forward as you twist. Bring it center, reach, and up. Take your time with this. Up and over, lift. Pull the ball in, scoop the abs in as you rotate. Bring it back to the front, reach, and up again. You have 3 more. Pull it in, draw your shoulders down. Back to the front, and up. Long lean here, draw it in. Hips press even more forward, over to the side, reach, lift up out of your abs. 1 more. Pull it down, get that nice deep twist here. Back to the front, reach it out, bring it up. Take the ball, in your opposite hand. Whew. Left arm comes down. We're gonna put all of our weight into it, and then we're gonna lift it up here. So we're lifting through those bottom rib cages, shoulder blades down, and we're gonna lift that top leg and tap. You can just make this small, and you might find that on your second side, your range of motion is bigger. So this leg, for me, lifts higher than the other leg. That's okay, just work with whatever range of motion you're in. And if you feel yourself putting all your weight down, lift it up. I want the obliques to be on fire today. Let's go, we have 4 more. 3, my favorite things are coming up. 2, 1 more, hold it out, lift up, little pulses, just teeny tiny. Really firing up the glutes here. Whew. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Just take a break, shoulders roll back. Bring it back down, put all your weight down, lift it up. You're gonna plant this foot, top arm comes up, push your hips to the front, rotate. Nice little small twist here. And lift it up. The hips are not gonna twist. And open, exhale. Scooping the belly button in with that exhale. And bring it up. So every time, think corset, wrapping around your ribs as you exhale. Let's do 2 more. And up, 1 more. And up, now push your foot into the mat. Lift it up, here we go. Nice long windmill arms, tap it down. Woo! And up. Just when you think you're gonna get a break, we're pulling out that last little bit of fire right here. Woo, my obliques are screaming. Don't worry, it's short-lived. We only have 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Woo, bring it center, ball comes forward. Stretch out those hips, sink it back. And scoop the abs in. Whew, I told you my heart rate was gonna get up, and it did. Whew, okay. We're gonna come onto our side. You're gonna take your ball or your prop, and you're gonna bring it kind of right in between your ribs and your hips. We're gonna lay it all the way down to start. So bottom arm reaches long, bottom knee bends, top leg is out to the front, and I want you to roll your hips forward. From here, we're just gonna mobilize our top shoulder. So we're gonna reach the arm overhead, pinky finger to thigh, and bring it back. Over. So we're just getting a little stretch here through the obliques before we start to fire them up again. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Let's take this top arm. We're gonna hold it up here and now almost feel it lifting you. So I'm not putting all my weight into the ball. I'm gonna lift up. We're gonna push off the bottom arm. If you have the floor here, you can use it to slide. We're gonna lift it up and bring it down. Let's reach the arm all the way overhead. Now we're gonna exhale, slide it in and reach it out. Just think of a lift all the way up through the obliques and down. Exhale. I'm gonna give you an option now. If you'd like to increase the intensity a little bit, we're gonna lift the top leg. Reach and down. Again, we always wanna use that breath on the exertion. So as you come up, nice powerful exhale and down. Reach and down. Let's do 3 more together. And down. Nice long reach, and now bring it up and come all the way down. We're going to take our bottom arm. We are going to bend it in here. Now push off that bottom arm, lift up. You're gonna take your top leg and bend it. Place your hand here on your thigh. Just push it back so your hip feels nice and flat and long. Belly button is in, we're not arching the back. We're gonna take this top arm and we're gonna twist down to the mat and reach. Our little move here, it's very small, but hopefully you'll feel it very powerfully. You're gonna twist towards your knee. Pull your elbow behind your knee is facing the ceiling, and then we bring that leg back to that starting bent position and reach it out, twisting your chest towards the mat. Let's go a little faster. Exhale and inhale. Try not to arch your back here. Your spine stays really long. We're really more focused on our torso twist. So we twist down and then a little twist towards that knee. Bring it up and down. Just kind of flow with it here. We have 4 more. I want you to drive your knee in towards your chest and your shoulder. That arm comes behind. Let's do one more bonus. Hold it here, and we're just gonna bring the hand behind the head, and the knee is gonna just come in and out. Now let's not sink, lift up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back, let's straighten the leg. We're gonna stay twisted towards the mat. Your top leg is now behind you. Let's get a little twist here through the spine and then lift up. So we're pressing actively off the mat, lifting our chest up. We're gonna lift our top leg. Abs are scooped in, very teeny tiny circles up and around. These circles start within your hip joint. So I want you to feel that connection to your obliques here. We're lifting the chest. 2 more. And now let's reverse the direction. Very small, up and around. Very internal within that hip joint. We have 3. Shoulders down your back. 2 and 1. Let's take that top leg. Just bring it across. Take a nice little twist here. And now let's take it to the other side. Grab your prop. It's gonna come between your ribs and your hips. Let that bottom arm come out. Bottom knee bends. Top leg is parallel. And we're just gonna start moving this top arm. So stretch, reach, and circle. As the arm reaches up, think of lifting up out of your ribs. Just getting some nice mobility through the shoulders. This is really great if you have tight neck or sticky shoulders. You can just drop and do this one anytime. Let's do one more. And now we're gonna hold this arm up. Get ready to slide this bottom arm in. Belly button tight. Here we go. Exhale. Slide it in and down. Think of this as a nice long reach here through the torso. Exhale. And inhale. Try to keep your head in line with your spine. And down. We're gonna do 3 more, and then I'll give you that option to lift that top leg. One more together, my friends. And here we go. I don't know why I wasn't moving the arm for that first section, but now I am. Maybe you were, because we did it on the other side. Woo. Exhale and down. Bring it all the way up and then sweep that arm down. Or you can leave it there like I just did. That works as well. Don't worry about lifting high here. Just think of reaching long. We're gonna do 3 more. Glide your shoulders down your back, kind of reaching your shoulder blades towards your back pocket. 1 more. And down. Let's bring that bottom elbow in. And now just do a little sink so you can see what that feels like. And lift up. Okay, we're gonna take that top knee, twist it in towards you. Hand comes behind the head, little twist. And then we come back to this position here. Hip is open, knee is bent, reaching it out, and let's go. Elbow behind, and then twist your chest down to the mat. Elbow behind and twist down. Exhale and reach. So just really Try to embrace this torso rotation, keeping your spine long. Try not to arch your back as this knee comes backwards. So right here, try not to arch. Up and down. When in doubt, always just make the movement smaller. And down. We're gonna do 4 more. 2 more with me. Lift up off of the mat. Okay, 1 more, and then we're holding it up, and then little pulls right here. Woo. Drive that knee in towards the chest. This is glutes, this is obliques. Woo. Let's go, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg, pull it behind, rotate the chest down. Take a little stretch here. Feel that nice openness through your hip. We're gonna inhale. We're gonna lift up off the mat. Lift through your chest. Lift up the back leg. Whew. This front arm can be here. I think we had it here last time, so I'm gonna keep it here. And we're gonna do little tiny circles. Starting deep within the hip joint. Try to feel how the obliques are involved in this movement. And we have 3. See if you can reach your leg really long. Woo. And 1, and now let's go and reverse it. Just let your toes stretch out long and press off the mat to lift up through the chest. Woo. 3, 2, 1 more. Woo. Take the leg around. Let's do a little twist here. Come in the center, we're gonna come onto our back. So let's all come to a seated position. Let's push into the ball. Get even taller now. Deep breath in. Exhale, scoop your belly button in. Start by rolling your waistband towards the mat. Let's come all the way down. Let's take a nice stretch here. And bring the ball up over your chest. We're going to bend the knees and bring them into tabletop. One leg up, other leg up. The ball is gonna go underneath your right knee, so give it a nice squeeze there. This position helps to release the hip flexors and connect a little more into our glutes and hamstrings. You can keep your head down if you like. I'm gonna make a basket with my hands so that I have a nice secure base in which to rest my head. Tailbone's gonna tip down into the mat. Lift up your left foot just a little higher. Gaze at your knees, deep breath in. Exhale, tiny little chest lift. Think long spine here. We're gonna shoot out the left leg and then tap the right foot down. Exhale, just a little alternating. We wanna try to maintain a neutral spine. If you're not familiar with Pilates, that just means that our tailbone is touching the mat and we have a nice little airspace between our lower back and the mat. So our lower back isn't jammed down into the mat. We're hollowing out the abdominals and our hip bones are facing straight up to the ceiling. We have a little chest lift here, but your bra strap is still pushing into the mat. So your back ribs are heavy. Now let's just breathe, inhale and exhale. Really try to push your head into your arms, and that's gonna help relieve any tension within your neck. I'm gonna add a little twist here because it's obliques day. So we're gonna twist towards the right knee and then come center. The elbows are gonna stay really wide in your peripheral vision for this. So this is not about trying to get the opposite elbow towards the right knee. So elbows are wide. The twist is just a wrapping of your rib cage over. And I want you to look down past your bottom shoulder. So down past your right shoulder. Exhale on that twist. Hollowing out the abdominals. Let's do 4 more. Give that ball a light squeeze. Check in with your elbows, make sure they're wide. Pushing your head into your hands. 1 more. Bring it in, let's lower it down. Woo, just bring the ball into the middle. A little rock side to side, and we'll go right away into that left leg. Right leg is just lifted a little higher. Make that basket again. Elbows are wide. Connect your tailbone to the mat. Deep breath in. Gaze towards your knees. Curl up. Deep breath in. We're gonna tap the left foot down. Shoot the right leg out now. So we're just switching. Inhale and exhale as we go through this move. Again, let's just check in with our form. So let's just start at your head. Head pushes into your arms. Think of your rib cage pushing down into the mat. So the back of your shirt and your upper back is pressing down into the mat. You have a little tiny C curve between your lower back and the mat, and your tailbone is really grounded and heavy into the mat. Belly button is scooped in. When you're ready, let's add that twist. So we exhale, elbows are wide, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale. We're twisting towards the left, which means we really want to anchor that right hip down. This twist is not happening in our lower torso. So our hips are not twisting. And center, woo! Yes, I feel this deep in my obliques. I hope you do too. We're gazing down towards our left shoulder. And center. Try 4 more with me, my friends. We got this. Woo! I'm definitely starting to sweat now. Woo! 2 more. 1 more. Exhale. Bring it to the center. Just take the ball between the legs and just go rock side to side here. The ball is now going to come between the ankles. Whew. Legs are at tabletop here. I'm gonna take my hands on my thighs and push them away from me so I can really ground my tailbone down into the mat. That basket again with the hands. Push your head into your arms. Deep breath in. Exhale, curl up as you hollow out the abdominals. From here, we're just gonna do a little twist side to side. Very small twist. Inhale through center. You're just kind of rocking from one shoulder to the other. Little tiny twist. Woo. If you have the shakes about now, woo. Me too. That's normal. We have 4 more. 3, 2, do 1 more. Hold it in the center. You can let your upper body come down if you want. We're just gonna reach the toes long and teeny tiny dips. Breathe in, scoop through the belly button, breathe up. This is very small. Inhale, think of hollowing out the abdominals, and it's the abdominals that pull the legs in. Breathe in, just teeny tiny dips here. 2 more. 1 more. Bring it in, just take a little break, rock side to side. It's all gonna come together now. I have a little finale move for this section. Legs up, hands behind the head. We're gonna gaze towards the knees. Roll up, think of rolling your front ribs towards your hips. We're gonna twist towards the right. Get this twist. Now try to twist a little further, gazing down at your right shoulder. And we're gonna take the legs and do those little dips. So we're putting those 2 moves together. Very small. Really try to even make this twist a little deeper. Looking past your right shoulder on the mat. And hollowing out the abdominals with every exhale right here. 4 more. 3, 2, come back to the center. Woo, take a little break, just a hot second here. Legs up, inhale to the knees. Roll your ribs towards your hips. Twist towards the left, now hold it here. And little dip at the legs. See if you can get that twist even deeper. Check in with your hip bones, make sure they're staying out of the twist and facing straight to the ceiling. That's it, relax your toes, don't worry about your toes. Just focus on the breath. Exhale in. Inhale, little dip. 2 more together. Take that twist a little deeper, 1 more. Bring it to the center. We are going to rock and roll it up. We're gonna finish this whole workout with a plank sequence. So we actually are gonna really finish it out by getting the heart rate up. I'm just gonna remove the ball and then bring it back in between the ankles as we take this workout home with some planks. Hands are gonna come forward. We're gonna do a long arm plank. If you prefer to do it on your elbows, feel free. Let's curl the toes under, sink the hips back, get ready to spring forward. Inhale, exhale, spring out into that plank. Hold it here. Elbows are soft, spine is long. We're gonna sink it back into a little squat, reach your tailbone long. Now exhale, open your chest, reach nice and long through the whole body here. Again, sink it back. Push away from the mat, open up the chest. Nice big exhale, we inhale, sink back. Exhale, let's zip up through the inner thighs, zip up through the abdominals, lifting out of the top of your head. 2 more. Exhale, think of softening the elbows, trying not to hyperextend the elbows. 1 more, open up through the chest, and bring it back. Now, we're gonna do that again, and we're gonna do a little twist towards the right. So let's inhale, prepare, press off the mat, open it up, hold it here, reaching long, turn your toes, knees, and hips towards the right. Your chest is facing down. Let's squat, here we go. Bring it back, sink back, open the chest. Twisted plank squat. I love this one so much. I always feel my obliques really kick in. Sink the hips back now. Lengthen out of your heels and out through the crown of your head. Abdominals zip in every time. Let's do 2 more. Think soft elbows. Think open chest. 1 more. Hold it center. Turn the legs to the front. Drop it down. Sink it back. Quick break here, deep breath in. Exhale, spring forward into that plank. Reach out through your heels, and now turn your feet, knees, and hips to the left. And let's do this, squat it back. Push off the mat to open up here. Sink it back, open it up. I have a tendency to hyperextend the elbows, so I'm really focused on keeping my elbows slightly bent here. And that actually makes me feel a lot stronger in this plank. So give it a try if you feel like you were locking your elbows. Let's do 3 more. Think of zipping up a zipper underneath your abdominals, all the way up through your ribs. 1 more. Bring it back to the front, and let's take it into a little downward facing dog. Push your chest between your arms. Deep breath in. We're gonna lower the heels if you can. And now we're gonna lift through the heels, roll through the spine, come down into that plank. Push the mat away, inhale. Exhale, scoop your abdominals in, back to that downward facing dog, lower the heels. Lift the heels, roll through the spine. Open it up, hold it here, sink it back. And now drop the knees. Let's open up the knees and sink it back. Let's do 1 final twist of the spine to stretch it out. Right arm comes under. Let your head come down, thread the needle, sink back through your hips. Just try to slow your breathing down now. Bring it to the front. Let's switch. Bring it back. Just pull those knees in, sink back, scoop your abdominals in. Let's roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Roll the shoulders out. Ooh, let's take the ball to the side. Ooh, big circles. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale. I said this wasn't gonna be a sweaty workout, and I'm sweaty, so there you go. Pilates can be very intense. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that you really felt that in your obliques and your abdominals. Let me know. If you want more from me, you can find me at ShainaFalconeFitness.com. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.